Hi there, my name is Ben McLaughlin. Thanks for showing interest in our SEO services for electricians. This is going to be a quick introduction video just on what is SEO, what we do, who we are, and why you should choose us for your SEO efforts. So what is SEO? SEO is one of the highest forms of return on investment in digital marketing, second only to email marketing. So the idea is that we pick relevant keywords, rank your website number one on Google, drive traffic through to those landing pages, and ultimately convert them to leads, which is revenue, contacting you for electrical services, that kind of stuff. So that's what SEO, the goal of SEO is to basically drive revenue to your business. We've had several electrical contractors already getting great results from our strategy. So who am I? My name is Ben McLaughlin. I'm an electrician with over 10 years experience on the tools and supervisory roles in both Australia and Canada. I know the electrical industry. I've talked to the clients that you deal with on a daily basis. I know kind of the questions people ask, and I come into it with a digital marketing mindset that no one else in the industry has. So why invest in SEO? So we're looking for consistent leads from targeted keywords. That is very important, targeted keywords. So you'll see with a lot of SEO gigs that they'll rank you number one and all that kind of stuff, but it's typically not targeted keywords. It's typically not the keywords that are going to drive business to your business. So that's the idea. We want to really identify what keywords matter for your business and the best way to kind of reach that target audience for consistently high return on investments. So our process is a little bit different than most SEO agencies out there. If you're interested in working with us, it's a bit of a step-by-step guide that we take through new clients just to make sure that we can help them, and SEO is the right way forward for their business. We're not going to sell you on anything you don't need. I don't believe in that. I really get annoyed at that. So initial conversation is first up. This is when we kind of have a chat to you, 10 to 15 minutes, ask some questions, see where you're at, where you'd like to be, and how we can kind of bridge that gap and get you there. Next up, if you're happy continuing, is the sales presentation. We don't send like stale proposals for SEO. We research your website, kind of identify what your competitors are doing, and put it together in a presentation that takes about 45 minutes to really understand SEO, set expectations, and kind of like what it's like working with us. Once all that has happened and payments been processed, we have an onboard meeting where I really want to understand everything about your business, what landing pages you want to focus on, what keywords really drives business, and we're going to focus on them. We'll also probably identify some low-hanging fruits to kind of go after to start getting results as soon as possible. So once the campaign starts, the first step is a complete SEO audit. This is really the framework for the entire campaign. It's keyword research, technical SEO, on-page SEO, off-page SEO, link building, that kind of stuff, local SEO signals, all that kind of stuff goes into what we like to call the framework and is the basis of the process. SEO is always changing, so while we have our framework down, our typical processes that we follow, SEO isn't static, so our strategy always has to evolve. We're up to date with best practices and really what Google wants to hear from your website. If you've ever talked to SEO agencies before, you always get reports and stuff like that. It's a very common thing somehow in the industry to pay an SEO agency and never hear from them. That's not us. You will hear from us at least monthly. We have a monthly meeting report where we go through absolutely everything that's been done on the site, what's upcoming, and results basically. But we'll always be able to be reached through email, phone. Whenever you've got a question, just contact us, and happy to jump on a quick call, talk about what's going on, talk about any issues, any questions you've got throughout the week through email, or just a quick phone call as well. We're very transparent. We're always around, easy to get in touch with. So the idea of SEO is to be long-term. You want to be consistently driving the authority signals that Google is looking for when it comes to electrical contractor service work. So once we're on top, it's going to take continual effort to make sure that you stay on top. Why choose Easymode Media? Transparency and honesty are two key fundamentals at Easymode Media. You know exactly what's going on behind the scenes and what's upcoming. We're specialists in the electrical industry. Don't hire a generalist to do the job of a specialist. We know the industry and know your customers better than anyone else does in the industry because we've had hands-on experience. And we focus on results. We focus on what really drives revenue for the business rather than just arbitrary rankings that doesn't really drive that those customers to take the next step with you. So a couple of just screenshots of past results. You can pause the video and go over this a little bit if you want to kind of dive into it, but we can also go over this a little bit deeper in a consultation or sales presentation as well. So if you want to work with Easymode Media, just contact us on Facebook, LinkedIn, email or website, and we'll be happy to get back to you and arrange a time to have an initial conversation just to see how we can work together. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.